What's going on, guys? Plastic Beach X3 back here with another One Piece deck profile, and this time we have my friend Isaac. What'd you do and what'd you play today?
All right, so today I placed 28th and I was running Katakuri.
Awesome.
So here's the deck list that I got to show for you guys, and basically, yeah. To start it off, the searchers of the deck, we got the puddings over here. And then after that, we've got our 4 Strusens, just simple 2Ks, counters.
Funny enough, I won a game against Whitebeard today by popping double Chopper with double Strusen.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice. I was holding it in hand for one of my games against, who was it? It was one against one of the Zoro players, because in hand I had the Strusen, I also had something with a trigger on it, so in case he put down a chopper, and then I also had Thunderbolt in my hand. So in case he had a Marco that was gonna Thunderbolt, but in case somehow somebody he was gonna put down the chopper, I was gonna kill it as well, and then just swing off for game because he only had like 1 life left, and I had like 3 swingers on board. So after that, next 2K counters, we got the Sanjis over here, and then the final set of 2K counters, we have the puddings. So essentially these staples and Katakuris, and then for what I have listed for, I guess, vanillas, the first ones are Peckhams, running 2 of them. Then we have the Pedosperos up next, which these guys are mainly the first things you want to put down on the board. Like if you have this or this, always throw down the Pedospero, keep a counter in hand. He dies, you just get to look at your top 3, and you can just start building back up your hand. Afterwards, we got the Crackers. These guys, mainly want to play them off trigger. If you don't have anything else to put down before dawn, go ahead and put these guys down. Operas, really good vanillas. If I was given an option to either put down a smoothie, cracker, or opera for 4 dawn, always go for the operas.
Yep.
It's a free 6K swinger rather than these 2. You would have to basically commit to adding a dawn on them, and you mainly just want to play these from like triggers. This guy, he was actually bothersome against a Zoro player that I had against, because he was trying to do Fire Fist, but he wasn't able to do so because he didn't have a way to drop down this guy. So he left this guy for another 2 turns, and he was just another swinger for me to go for the board. Then what I love to see from trigger all the time, Shirahoshi, because it fixes my hands. I did say it quite a few times today. It came in clutch in one of my games, definitely, where the guy was swinging out. I had 2 life left, and I needed to hit the Shirahoshi. I hit the Shirahoshi, discarded 2 big things, picked up, kept 2K, 2K, and 1K. He tried swinging out, I countered out, he called GG. So they came really clutch today. Then over here, the big stuff, 7-drop Big Moms. This came real in clutch in my second to last game against a Zoro player. On turns, he won the dice roll, so he chose that I go first. On 7 dawn, I put down 1 big 7-drop Big Mom. He decides to give me the life, which is odd, but I'm like, okay, yeah, why not? And then when I passed turn and went back to my turn, and I had 9 dawn, I had nothing to put down with 9 dawn. Top deck another 7-drop, put it down, and he decided to give me another life at the end of that game. And then I saw 2 10-drops in hand. So at the end of the game, I had 5 life, and I beat him with just completely taking him out. And that was my second to last game. It was just an insane one-sided game against Zoro. And then Katakuris against Zoros, I mainly have been throwing throwing some stuff back into my life, just so that Zoro's always going to be swinging. I put sometimes even counters back in my life, just for the fact that he's going to swing 5, I take my life, swings another 5, I use the counter that I just picked up, so that basically saves me from taking 2 life, essentially, from doing that. So I've been doing that a lot more, and I went 3-1 against Zoro today. Last game I lost against Zoro. It was unfortunate, but my last 3 life was 8-drop Katakuri, 8-drop Katakuri, 10-drop Big Mom. Couldn't do anything there, but glad how it ended today. And the best card in this deck, 10-drop Big Moms.
Hell yeah.
Basically protecting myself the whole time until I could put Big Mom out on the board, and then if I'm safe and I could put down Big Moms, I'm just consistently just keep putting down. Shout out to Miguel. I went against him. He's one of our buddies here in Indy. We had a mirror match against each other with Katakuris, and it was just basically a Big Mom difference. I had 3 in hand, he had 1 in hand. I just won by just placing more Big Moms than him. And then here's an extra thing that I kind of, it's a deck that people typically don't do. I run 4 Thunderbolts. And the reason I'm running 4 Thunderbolts is because right now the meta changed to where Whitebeard is running more of a Strawbeard version with having more blockers. Law still meta. People have been throwing choppers into their decks. So, but they think they're comfortable with only putting down a single blocker against Katakuri if they don't see they have anything else in hand. So I kind of use these as last resort type of stuff. I keep 1 in hand in scenarios where I know he's going to have a blocker down at the end of the game. It won me one of the games against Crocodile player where I KO'd his blocker and then just swung 19 to face. And then also won me the game against Zoro player where he had a Marco blocker. I thunderbolted it and then swung out and he was GG. You know, if he had the blocker up, he would have won in both game scenarios.
Right.
So, you know, that's why I run the 4. I took off Ikaku Sovereignties from the deck because you mainly want to hit him from life. And if you have him in hand, most people nowadays are just swinging for evens amount. They're swinging 5 for 5, 7 for 7s. In rare scenarios, they swing huge, and the Katakuri Sovereignties only comes best in life. And if I were to have something in hand and life that I would prefer, it would be Thunderbolts. So this is my deck profile.
There it is. And good job today, Isaac. Way to represent Indy.
Thank you.
Peace out.